favorite play him out. We'll do that again in the future. Joining us right now is one of the competitors for the ECWA Super 8 tournament, March 14th in Morganville, New Jersey. His name, the Celtic Tiger, Shea Morrigan. He's going to be part of this field in 2024 or 2026, I mean. And, I know it was a big goal for him. Shea, welcome to the program. And so excited that you're going to be part of this year's field.
Yeah, what's up, gang? What's up, Maestro? Nice to see you again, brother. Nice to be on here. As it says down there, Shea Morrigan to a 2026 Super 8 winner.
Super 8 winner. Okay,
Yeah.
So you're not mixing words there. What is it about you that qualifies you to be the winner before they even have a match?
I'm the standard, bro. Nobody lives up to this. I'm literally the bar in ECWA. I'm the Mid-Atlantic champion. I'm the guy who's been saying this to you, quite frankly, for the past 2 years, that this is my goal. This is where I'm gonna be, and this is what I wanted to do. I wanted to be a unified champion coming up to this date. It's exactly what I did. And then I told you specifically that I wanted to be in the Super 8. Once I get into the Super 8, it's all focused on winning it. So here we are now.
Now, of course, you at the last show, you unified the legacy and the territory titles to reestablish the Mid-Atlantic Championship and ECWA. I know you're a historian. I know that you do spend a lot of time studying the past. What does that mean to you to be the guy to finally do
that? I mean, ECWA obviously means a lot to me. I know a lot about the history. We've talked about that. Maestro, we've talked about that too, actually, with Mozart on here before. That this is a historic place, So to make history in wrestling is great, but to make it in a place that already has a lot of history is even better. And the fact that this is the 30th year anniversary makes this one of the biggest tournaments ever. And it's a lot of if you look at I see there's a lot of people actually on there, Miles Hawkins, TJ Crawford, Dan Sofko, Ichiban, myself, DJ Powers, Sam Beal, a lot of us young talent. I'm probably the oldest of the lot, actually, but a lot of young talent there. And it's going to be hard competition. I think this is it's going to be one of the most prestigious tournaments.
Sure. And what's interesting is like about past Super 8 tournaments, like for example, people will say like, oh, well, Austin Aries was in it before. So like, right. Where's the star power? But that was Austin Aries' first like East Coast booking when he took it.
Right. Yeah.
And what I like about this tournament this year is it's a lot of guys, no offense to you, that a lot of people haven't heard of that are really going to like step up, and there's going to be at least a name or two that come out of this. Absolutely. As established bona fide stars. Have you thought about that? Is that exciting for you?
Absolutely. I think if you look at the history of the Super 8, it's pretty much a lot of the stars came through here had no name. Daniel Bryan, not many people knew who Daniel Bryan was at the time. Yeah. Even Jim Kettner, I had the conversation with him. He just got an email off him and said, yeah, I'll try you. Put him in a tournament. Look what happened to his career. So it's definitely a career-making tournament. Whoever wins, it's a catapult. There's a reason why this tournament has so many entries. It's because this can make or break a career. And being in the tournament, you don't even have to win the tournament, which I'm going to do, but you don't even have to win the tournament to make a name for yourself.
Have you had that pinch me moment thinking about Super 8s of the past and the fact that this is actually you, that this, like you said, it is your year, but I mean, certainly could be your year.
Yeah, absolutely. I've had the pinch me moment just being at it last year, like not even in competing. I was in the Battle Royale for the Legacy Championship, and that didn't go my way. That was a Super 8 night, and it didn't go my way. I won't make that happen again. The night is gonna go my way, absolutely. I've beaten a Super 8 competitor already in the ring in Leo Sparrow, so I know I've beaten what it takes to win it. I beat him in the singles match, and that's him fully fit too.
Sure.
And in this tournament, you have to win 3 times to win it, right? Yeah, 3 times you have to win. So if I've beaten the last year's winner for the Legacy Championship fully fresh, he was fully fresh. This wasn't him after no 3 rounds. Wait till you see what I can do to the rest of the people.
I believe that too. And like I said, Leo Sparrow won the tournament last year. Now, about 2 years ago, Shay, you came into ECWA and you kind of quietly established yourself as like one of the hard hitting forces in the company. Very physical style, which I think will take you very far. But this past year, it's not so quiet. You really have established yourself as one of the top stars in the company. What are you looking at kind of going forward as some of your goals?
Well, yeah, that is true. I definitely come in quiet that's how I play my game naturally. You know, I kind of lay low and I do it in the shadows. No one sees me. Nobody saw the riots. I saw the riots because I had a game plan. Last year, 2025, I was wrestler of the year. I was voted wrestler of the year, not fan favorite. I was voted wrestler of the year. Fan favorite is different because that's who everybody loves. To be chosen as the fan favorite, even the people don't like you vote for you. So to be selected as the wrestler of the year, even the people who don't like you vote for you. So me in the shadows, definitely a game plan of mine. But this year, it's all about me making noise, and I'm making noise right now, saying I'm going to win this tournament. I didn't watch this over the years. I didn't read about this in PWI, Power Slam magazine, just for me to get here. I never thought this would be possible. Put it out. I never thought it would be possible. And the fact that I'm here, there's no way I'm losing this. You know, but I got the news backstage off Jim Kettner. I didn't know I was in this. He pulled me aside once I won the titles and surprised me with it. So one of the biggest compliments in wrestling was to get invited into the Super 8 tournament by Jim Kettner.
Yeah, that's really cool. And yeah, he's the driving force behind it. And I'll do you one better with the Wrestler of the Year thing. It's very easy to overlook guys in the beginning and the middle of the card for Wrestler of the Year because the main event is usually who you kind of remember. Right. So for you to beat out guys like L.A. Vin or like my good Joey Ace or like Clutch Rockwell, like somebody at the top of the card, for you to beat those guys out as Wrestler of the Year means that you're doing something that's meaningful, right? As voted by the fans. So, and I think Super 8 is kind of the next logical extension of that. Is there anybody in particular that you'd like to lock horns with in this field at the Super 8?
Yeah, just going back to what you were saying there, like, you're right. I knew I wasn't going to be fan favorite because ECWA is a place you have to grow with. You're not going to walk in there and be the fan favorite day one because the crowd are hard to win over. I had a feeling LA Knight was going to win, and there's no better man to lose out to LA Knight. But to get Wrestler of the Year was a huge accomplishment for me, especially like you said. I'm literally a foreigner. I'm a foreigner to ECWA, and I learned and I grew. But a foreigner to the company also, like an outsider coming in, I grew with the crowd, and the crowd grew to back me. You know, and I feel like the crowd are going to back me in the Super 8 too. And to add up to your second question, is there anybody I'm looking forward to or hoping to get against in the tournament? I'd say probably the most would be Ichiban, only because I tend to have the best matches with high flyers and people who are fast. Okay. I'm deceptively fast and I hit hard. So someone like Ichiban might be bring out the best of me.
No, it's funny that you mentioned being deceptively fast, and that's absolutely true. Is that an advantage in a tournament like this, where like you're so big compared to a lot of these guys, but at the same time, you know, you can keep up with the smaller guys? How much of an advantage is that really?
I wouldn't say it's so much an advantage. If I was against Ichiban's obviously going to be faster than me. I know for a fact. But it's not so much as an advantage like that. Even my size is not the advantage. The advantage is my mind, my brain, how I move, you seen me and Martin Hughes. That match, he's bigger than me. He's stronger than me. But that match was a back and forward. I was ducking his, he was ducking mine, blocking this, blocking that. You know, it was all about being one step ahead or trying to be one step ahead, living in the moment, living in the now, seeing what's coming next. If he forget about what move I was trying to do. I was trying to avoid what he was trying to hit with me. And that's one thing I have all over these guys is they're going to be coming at me 100 miles an hour. No, I'm going to be steady. I'm going to be patient. I'm going to be watching them. And the difference between them hitting me is when they hit me, I'll hit back. But when I hit them, they go down.
Okay. And I think the cerebral, like you mentioned, like the actual like thinking man element of it, can be absolutely clutch,
Mm-hmm.
especially for like because you really are the only one in the field that has that home field advantage anyway.
Right.
You know, because you wrestle each show in the ECW.
Absolutely. Definitely have the crowd behind me. They like I've earned that though. I've definitely earned it. I've put the graft in. You know, I went there. I'm one of the first people at the arena. I'm one of the last people to leave. I've had multiple matches there. I've fought some of the best. I've earned the fans' respect. I've earned hometown advantage. I'm not from the area, but it definitely is ECWA. I consider my home. That's my home promotion, my home company. Um, but I'm not going in there. With people on me back, I'm not expecting it because I'm going to silence out that. I'm going to focus on who's ahead of me. I don't let little things. I don't let little things like that make me overconfident. If you know what I mean. I'm not going to go in there thinking I have an advantage because of the crowd. I'm going in there thinking I have an advantage because I'm focused. I'm ready. I know who's in front of me. You know, I don't even need to study any of these people. I've said that before. I'm not studying any of those wrestlers. I haven't watched one tape. I don't need to because I'm the standard. They need to study me. I'm not going to change my game plan. They're going to change theirs.
Wow. Okay. Okay. Well, that's really confident for sure. So one of the
Absolutely.
listeners, they want to know, and this is kind of like a fill in the blank. At Super 8, Shea Morrigan will blank.
Forget about the Super 8, man. Forget about what I'm going to do with the Super 8. You can look past that already because by the end of the time when I'm finished my career, it's going to say Grand Slam champion. It's going to say tag team champion. It's going to say territory champion. It's going to say legacy. It's going to say Mid-Atlantic. It's going to say Big Red. And most of all, it's going to say Super 8 winner. So forget the Super 8. Look past that.
I like that. I like that a lot. Now, Shay, if people want to follow along with you on social media, what's your presence like?
Sorry, say that again. You kind of cut out for me there.
Oh, yeah. Your social media, like if people want to follow along with you at home.
Yeah, I've got two handles. I'm the real Celtic Tiger there. I'm also Labor Love PHL and Instagram. They're both of my handles.
Okay.
If you want to follow me in either one of those, everything you need to know about me is there. I have Twitter, I have Facebook, but Facebook's more for keeping in contact with family. And Twitter is not really my place. So Instagram is the spot to catch me. And also, you come out to ECWA shows, you'll see me in person. That's the best place to get me.
Yes, there you have
I
it.
always have stuff for fans. I always have free photographs signed by me for kids. And then I have merch for sale also. But ECWA is where you'll really catch me.
All right. Tickets and information, by the way, ecwawrestling.com. Shay, before I let you go, I got a huge favor to ask you. I've been getting this from all the competitors in the tournament. If we could, I'd like to get you to record what we call a bumper to play on the beginning of the show.
Absolutely.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That way, when you're big and famous, you know, we'll be all over it. No, but I'll give you a countdown. The name of the show is In the Room, and just tell people who you are. Remind them that they're listening, and we'll have you on your way.
Yep. Okay. You want to give me a countdown there?
Yes, sir. Ready? 3, 2.
I'm Shea Morrigan, the Celtic Tiger, the duct tape specialist, and you're listening to In the Room.
Shea Morrigan, thank you so much.
Perfect.
And I'll be seeing you in a couple weeks.
Yeah, Brady, get ready. I hope you have your write-up ready. I wanna give you an advantage now for the Super 8. Get ready to start writing that about me. And
It sounds like I can start pulling it together already.
That's it, man.
Just got to fill in the details.
Maestro, I think you're muted.
He's being quiet today.
Oh, I think he's muted.
Oh, you muted? Can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
There you go. You're back.
Okay, can you hear me? Okay. Oh man, you're so right, Shay. I mean, it's not about who's more popular or who's more hated, whatever. It's the one that's willing to survive and do what it takes to win. And you know what you have to do, man. Go out there and own it.
Absolutely, man. Coming from you, I look up your shit all the time, man. I watch you all the time, and anytime I come on here, I always tell Maestro what I seen of him last.
Yeah.
He's somebody that's done it. Everybody may not know his name, but he has one of the best resumes in wrestling. So that's whenever I get this chance to speak to Maestro, it makes me day.
Everybody remembers Maestro though. That was
people like
time.
my age who didn't really get a chance to watch, you know.
Yeah. My favorite is watching some of this old Smoky Mountain where they got this this gorgeous George character.
I have to check out the Smoky Mountain stuff. Actually, I haven't seen it.
Yeah, he's all over it. All right.
Yep.
Well, thank you so much, Shay, and definitely
Thanks for having me on.
We'll see you March 14th.
Absolutely.
Take care, brother. All right, there you have it. Shay Morrigan, the Celtic Tiger. Tickets and information, ECWA.